Gemini, like I said, he was given every chance. He moved into the lead under the hands that Mighty Gemini, but he doesn't want to win. He just does not want to win. And I'm sure many will now go and wash their hands with Mighty Gemini. And Captain Hook, the son of Golden Swords. Great to have Dr. Talyard Silks back in the winner's enclosure. Pity she's not at the racecourse this afternoon, but I know wherever she is, she'll be screaming them home. Okay, so welcome back to the winner's enclosure. Good race for Corey Lensley. I'm sure the guys would have preferred Mighty Gemini, but knowing the stable, they would have taken the win nonetheless. Of course, well done to Dr. Talyard. I have one question to ask. Where are you, Doctor? You never miss your horse's run. I know you'll be screaming them home. And good to have those silks back in the winner's enclosure. Diego de Gouveia and Corey Lensley. Of course, well done to you, Diego. Last time out, something was clearly a miss over there. He just didn't want to travel with you. Today, you're a lot closer to the pace, and good turn of foot. He had a little bit more stamina than the second horse.
Yeah, definitely. Last time out, Mr. Lindsay said to me he's quite an aggressive horse, so I should just come out with him and he'll take me up there. I found myself pushing the whole way. He didn't travel with me once. I came back and said, Mr. Lindsay didn't travel at all with me. So today, coming to a 1400, I was a bit worried because if anything to go by, the last one was anything to go by, I thought I'd be heavily outpaced, which wasn't the case today. Jumped, travelled, and quickened up well.
And in terms of trip, I know that he's been tried over various distances, 1900 mile. Where's he comfortable? I know it's easy to say that he's won over 1400. You don't want to change a winning formula, but what sort of a feel does he give you?
Look, I think he's a horse that's once further. Even Mr. Lensley agrees with me. But he's won the 14 today. He won it nicely, and leave it up to Mr. Lindsay to decide what's the next option for him.
Okay, now we've got the next question to ask you, Diego. I know that you're a big fan of Ryan Moore. We're chatting in the jockey room. You do a lot of following up on him. And what do you like for the day to come?
Well, what, for today or for the Met Day that Ryan Moore is, yeah?
Well, obviously I know you like a bit of Ryan Moore on Rainbow Bridge, but I know that you follow his riding style and his tactics, and he's certainly a great jockey. You open the computer form. What did you make your next best?
For me, my next best, Amazon King, without a doubt. His run last time in the feature race here in Flamingo Park was exceptional. So today, if he can reproduce that, I just hope he'll be fighting out the finish.
So that's next best?
Definitely, without a doubt.
Thank you very much, Diego. Last word from you, I'm sure to be for Eco Simply Solar.
No, definitely a big thank you to my sponsors, Eco Simply Solar, but I cannot forget Mr. Lensley, to his wife, Emmy. Big thank you for all the opportunities that they give me. Forever grateful. And to Ms. Talyart, fantastic to ride my first winner for you. And once again to my sponsors, Eco Simply Solar, thank you.
You ever met the doctor, Diego?
Yes, definitely, Dr. Malandi Talyart.
Lovely stuff. Well done, Diego. Good to have you in the winners' enclosure. Well done, Mr. Lensley. Certainly you would have preferred Mighty Gemini, there's no doubt. But he seems to be, we don't like to use the term tea leaf, but he just doesn't want to win.
Yeah, he's a professional maiden. No, you got 4 horses in a race or 3 horses in a race. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter who wins. But I'm just so happy for Malandi. She's such a passionate person about the racing and that. I said to her when she sent the horses to me, my PRO skills are up to you know where. And she said, no, it's fine. She can take it. She and my wife communicates a lot. But I'm just very happy for I'm glad that we can get a win behind us, and we'll go from strength to strength from here.
Look, I don't think she would have been screaming them home. I'm actually surprised you couldn't hear her from wherever she is, because we've been at the racecourse time and time again, and she brings the grandstand down. Whether they run first or last, she screams them home. So this must bring a lot of joy to both you and her.
Oh, well, she's in the right team because we scream them home as well. It's for me, it's always doesn't matter if it's a maiden plate or if it's a pinnacle plate, whatever. If they come to the front, you try and egg them on with your voice. And this just shows us how passionate we are about racing. For me, it doesn't matter about the money. I'll never get rich out of racing, but for me, it's horses competing against each other. The only bad thing is when you have 2 of your own horses. And I said to Emmy, we're going to have a dead heat here for the second time in my life, 2 of my own horses dead heat, but fortunately it didn't happen. But you know what? I'm just very glad this horse won. And distance-wise, I think it'll go a little bit further. It should go a little bit further. This was a way too short for. I think it'll go 1800. This horse.
Mr. Lindsay, before you run away, we've done our money with Mighty Gemini. Give us one that we can probably recover, even if it's for places. Like I keep saying to the punters, this is racing. Things happen. Things can go wrong in a race. So you're not going to be shot down for misleading, because I know it's not intentionally. But give us one to recover our money.
We must listen to the jockeys. Diego rode that horse last time when he got off him. He said, please, Mr. Lindsay, I want to ride him again next time. So I think it'll be a good place bet, each way bet, for people to try and get out of after Mighty Gemini kick the teeth in.
You sure we must listen to the jockeys?
Oh, well, they sit on their backs. It's like I always say to people, we train them and we put them on. And they ride them. I don't know how the horse feels, and that they get back and I give you feedback. And fortunately, my jockeys always give me very good feedback. It helps me a lot in my training, and that I can't commend them enough. And that, so I'll take his advice. And the previous time, last week, he begged me to ride Ruby and Roses, and I said, Your Honour, and he didn't drop me.
Well, let's hope he's right. Thanks very much, Mr. Lindsay.
Thank you, sir.
Lovely stuff. Well done to Corey Lensley. Well done to Em again. Of course, to Diego de Gouveia back in the jockey room. And you heard it. He likes a bit of Amazon King a little bit later on. So let's recover. I know I keep saying this, but we have to keep boxing on. It runs thick in our veins. We love the sport of racing. And win or lose, we need to pick our chins up. It's not the end of the world. And we need to try and find a winner. Good win over here. Captain Hook. Well done to the doctor. That opens up the pick 6. Up next, first leg of Jackpot 1. The loading process, and they off and racing. Rock of Joy.